Dave Johnson. He is known for his outstanding quality engines and the service he provides, and overall a really cool guy with really interesting background. So
Thanks.
pleasure to be here, and let's talk a little bit about your company, what's going on, what new is coming, and please, first of all, people always interested in what's hot, what's next, what's behind the corner. So you present quite a lot of engines. I remember it was 50, 100, and 150, and now you just keep coming up with new stuff.
Yes, there's so many new sizes of airplanes in different categories and markets now in the hobby, from small planes to giant planes. It's really got us spreading out with larger engines than we've ever made and a lot smaller engines than we've ever made. We've been developing, as some of you may have heard of, we've been working on the small 35cc engine and its brother, the 70cc twin. We launched a lot of projects at the same time, so they're a little behind our schedule, so we apologize for that, but we are very close now to start rolling them out in the next few months. You'll start seeing these at flying fields around the world, and we're very happy with it. We've spent a lot of time perfecting it, and we think it's going to be a very popular engine. The small gas engines have become a very, very popular segment of the hobby, and the crossover from electric and glow to larger gas planes, it seems where 50cc's is in that category. Right now, 35cc engines and airplanes, 30cc engines is becoming very popular.
Planes up to 2 meters, something like
Yes,
this.
in that size range.
So can you quickly give us a little bit technical details on this 35cc engine?
Yeah, it's uses true what we call tunnel transfer ports inside the engine rather than just cut troughs or channels on the side of it like die casting. We use investment casting, which allows us to have very aerodynamic, high flow transfer ports on the cylinder, which provide more performance. It's a little more difficult to make, but it's the only way to really get peak performance out of a given size engine. It's got a reed valve similar to the DA50 reed valve, which gives us a lot of flow for this little 35cc engine.
What is the weight?
That engine right now is right at 2 pounds,
Wow.
just slightly over 2 pounds.
That's light.
Propeller for it is a 20 by 8, sometimes a 21 by 8 works also very well for it.
Okay, that's quite quite good. So this is a little brother, man.
Yeah, big
So-
brother.
Big brother. Well, little brother
Yes,
for
this-
150. So
This is the 70cc twin, using the same cylinders as the 35. Reed valve and carburetor is similar to the DA60 size.
okay, and comparing the weight, the A60 was outstanding and very powerful engine, which we saw a couple years ago. And how much heavier is this?
This engine's about 7 ounces heavier than the DA60, and performance on a given propeller is in 175 to 200 RPM more performance. So
Well, probably main advantage will be less vibration and less stress on the airframe.
exactly.
So we were very impressed. We have in Extreme Flight we have very first running test sample, and it was outstanding to watch how it works, and it's
Single cylinder engines are great and economical, great power to weight ratios, but twins are very nice.
So, talking about twins, please introduce this monster.
This is the DA250 4-stroke, and we've been working on this in development for 4 years now, and it's finally getting close to production for our customers that really want something unique. We have 2 versions. This is the standard carbureted version. We also have a supercharged version. We're going to offer both versions on the market. Right now, with this standard carburation, it's running phenomenally well. It's a true 18.5 horsepower currently on the dyno. Accurate, not false advertising, but real numbers. And it is extremely smooth. It turns a 36 by 14 propeller.
Wow.
At 5,100 RPM.
And it's also, as it is a 4-stroke, it's probably more economical.
Yes, like we were out flying it the other day, and we did 3 15-minute flights on a 50-ounce tank, and it looked like it didn't even move any fuel out of the tank. We were surprised. We thought maybe someone filled it behind our back.
That's impressive. And today I just find out that you are doing some kind of some kind of work that is not very well known. I mean, we know you for as a gas engine manufacturer, but you told you put some modifications and basically you're using them with as a glow engines as well.
Yes, yes. We have for our fun and passion on the side is racing. We like racing,
Okay.
and I don't have time to race myself anymore or be at all the events, but I support a couple teams that are very good at it, and we work with them and help with them to develop some alcohol, nitro, glow-powered engines that are phenomenal. We're currently some of the fastest engines out there that on the flattened level will hit over 245 miles per hour.
Wow.
We're turning 10,000 RPM with a 20 by 28 propeller, and it's quite exciting. We go through.
What you mentioned, which idle is at 3,000?
Yeah, we only idle at about 3,000 RPM, but we go up to 10 from there. So it's very different from what we're used to seeing in aerobatics or scale applications. But
That is
very exciting sport, and we learn a lot from that. If we get bearings to work at 10,000 RPM, they're pretty happy at 6,000 RPM. So.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so enough about your wonderful products, and I want to talk about slightly different side of DA. And DA is a company that was always involved with a top level competition, starting as TOC. Unfortunately, this legend is already passed away, and it's not going to be available. But the tradition continue, and please tell us about Tucson Shootout. So
yes, we were the Tournament of Champions was the nicest event in the world. It was really a great thing that fueled giant scale aerobatics to go from simple flights with a gas weed eater engine around the field and a landing to true top quality IMAX style aerobatics. And the planes got bigger, engine development went exceptionally fast to develop, more and more power. Planes got better, radios got better, and it was a great thing for the sport. And Mr. Bennett, who was the creator and sponsor of that, passed away. The event also went away, and we missed it badly. And we did our best to fill in and make an event that still had that kind of spirit to keep things going. We didn't quite have his budget, but we tried very hard. We have a lot of sponsors throughout the industry, and a lot of people have stepped up to help. And we've been doing this for going on 14 years now. Well, I think coming up, 13 years, I believe. And we have the best pilots from around the world at all different levels, and we get a chance every year to get them together in Tucson, and the camaraderie, and keep the development going for technology, for piloting skills, for the engines, the radios, everything.
And this creates quite strong bond between pilots that select your engine, between team pilots having such event. And I mean, your company basically credo is choice of the champions, and you had the privilege to work with such pilots as Christophe Paysan-Leroux, Kike Somenzini, and many others.
Yes.
How much are top pilots involved in testing and developing engines?
A lot. Whenever new engines come out, the first pilots that are guinea pigs are usually some of the best pilots in the world, and their job is to fly it as hard as they can and do what they want to do in competition, and that's where we need to excel. If we could do it in competition, we could do it in other places. So like in auto racing or any sport, competition is a tough proving ground, and we really try to focus on that. And these pilots do great with us. Kike Somenzini has done tremendous things with us on development, and Christophe. David Von Linsway is my head design engineer. He is a multi-time TOC pilot, an F3A, a U.S. team pilot, and so we're very embedded with that community. It's very important to us. A lot of good guys, a lot of good information comes back from them.
So guys, I will not torture you much longer. So from my heart, I can say this is a man that stands very strong and represents all the best in aero modeling, and it sponsors basically any event, from tiny indoor event to the huge major events like XFC. So show us some support and go buy the engines.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us. Pleasure.
Pleasure to talk.
Thank you.